Morning everyone, and welcome to the Runpreneur vlog, where we discuss all things entrepreneurship and running. It is a very fresh morning today. It's about 2 degrees, not too windy, overcast, so pretty good running conditions. And it's a Saturday summary today, where we give a weekly update as a journey of a serial entrepreneur. So remember, if you like this video, please give it a like and a subscribe, and let's get started. So this should be a relatively short summary video today, because it's the week up to Christmas, Boxing Day today. You'll see this early in the new year because we're a couple of weeks ahead on the recordings, but last week ultimately I only worked half a day on a Monday, so it was pretty short and sweet, which was nice because it's all about recharging and getting refreshed and ready to go for the coming year ahead. So what happened? Well, as always, I'll go through each business in order and I'll give you the very high level and low level points, so hopefully it can help you understand what it's like running multiple businesses simultaneously. So without further ado, first business is Property Empire Investments, which is our deal sourcing business, where we're sourcing investment deals for investors, and we have a partnership with a government agency whereby we house asylum seekers on a 10-year guaranteed lease. So that's the kind of structure of deals that we work with. And yeah, I mean, as always, not a lot happened this week. We did have a little bit of a planning meeting on the future of the business, which was very cool. I think the issue that we've got at the moment is that we've been sourcing deals for the government agency, but the conversion rate in terms of properties that they deem suitable has dropped significantly over the past few weeks, which has a direct impact on our ability to get deals over the line. And as a result, obviously the revenue stream has slowed somewhat. So a lot of planning has gone into what we're going to launch in the new year, where we've got multiple different sourcing strategies now. So every deal we source will be applicable for maybe 4 or 5 different types of opportunities. So the idea behind it is that we'll be able to sell every deal we source rather than having several of them fall out of bed. Morning. Several of them fall out of bed because of a rejection from the government agency. So we did a lot of planning this week on that, which is super exciting, and we're setting relatively, menial targets to begin with, on the basis that we have had 50k months. I don't think we quite made 50k. I think we got 40 to 45k. I think was our max, but that's just with one strategy, sourcing for one strategy. So the plan for January is get the existing refurbishments delivered, because that's super important. We get those over the line in January or first week or so of Feb, and then we're going to aim to bring an additional 20k into the business, which will be from new sourcing strategies. So that's really exciting stuff, and we feel in a good place, ready to go from 4th of Jan. But so we've got most of the planning done, which is cool. The down part, or negative, is we've got a crutch meeting coming up, as a couple of the partners haven't really been seeing eye to eye, as I've been discussing previously. So we've got a kind of a last chance saloon meeting on Monday, and we just want to get to the bottom of it. And interestingly, the strategy that we're going to adopt on that is it's like a mediation, really. It's a bit sad that we kind of get to this stage, but it's like each and every one of us needs to disclose our issues and being completely transparent and brutally honest, and then we work through each issue that everybody's got, and if we find a resolution to each one that's satisfactory to all parties involved, it means we can mark that one as solved, and we can move on. If there's any that are left unsolved, then we're going to have to make some changes to the structure of how the business is run, i.e. there may be some people that will decide to go their separate ways, but we don't know what that's going to be yet. But this is an interesting meeting to come back to, but I think it's a needed one, because one thing that I understand more than any is when you get this kind of ill feeling in a leadership team, it festers and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and as a result it creates this kind of culture of depression and negativity, and that's super detrimental to the impact of achieving what you're trying to achieve, because it's almost like you're slowing progression, so it needs to be nipped in the bud and solved. So by hook or by crook, we'll have that solved on Monday the 4th of Jan, and we'll move on to the challenges ahead. So next business is Property Empire Builder. As always, again, not a lot's happened. We tidied up a few loose ends, getting ready for launch on the 4th of Jan, which is super exciting of our program. We've got several modules ready to go now, and we're working hard on getting the fast track program set up, because there's several people that want to be fast tracked, which again is super exciting. So that's cool. So we've been sorting that side of things out. On the positive side, we've had several more subscriptions come through for our automated funnel, and that's really exciting. I think we're up to kind of 150 odd now, which is amazing. And bear in mind, we've probably doubled what we signed up on the day, so or getting close to doing that, which is truly remarkable. And it just shows the power of sales funnels once they're in place. So that's really exciting, and they seem to be drip feeding. We had some more come through on Christmas Eve. It's Boxing Day today, so morning. So yeah, long may that continue. So we continue the marketing activities there into the new year, which is cool. So that's Property Empire Builder. So we're gearing up to a busy start to the year for that business. For morning, for the property business, it's been slow progress. We managed to get the refinance for the block of flats underwritten and signed off. It's now just with the solicitors, and just as we were getting close to getting to completion, they all stopped working for the festive break. So it's now looking like we're going to complete either first week of Jan or second week of Jan, and that's what the focus will be there. So that's hopefully a big positive, but until we get that over the line, I'll reserve my judgment. I don't want to tempt fate, but it's looking more positive than it has been in the past. So that's positive. In the property business, we've got a couple of refurbishment projects going on that have slowed over Christmas. Hopefully we'll get those finished off early in the new year and people moved in. So that's pretty much all that's happened there. In the Runpreneur vlog and social media content repurposing, reformatting, optimizing so agency, again, we're just playing catch up. We're trying to finish optimizing the YouTube channel now in terms of the historical videos, and hopefully that will be done by mid-Jan, and then we're going to do an official launch of the YouTube channel. So hopefully that will boost the subscribers significantly, which will be pretty cool. Got a car coming up behind me. So that's what we're kind of focusing on. There's a few loose ends because we also want to launch a podcast and a blog site as well in the new year as well. So there's lots of things going on with the vlog, which is super cool. So I just let this car come past. So that's that side of things. We've then the social media content repurposing agency. We're just tightening up some loose ends on the processing side of things, and then we'll be dropping one of the partners' content in mid-Jan as a test before we then do a launch from the beginning of Feb. So again, super excited about that, because this is the kind of baby that I've built up from nothing, and it might be a slow burn, it might take a long time to get some traction, but when you put so much blood, sweat and tears into something like this vlog every single day, even Christmas Day, Boxing Day, it is tough, it's hard going, and you know, to see the vlog grow sustainably but fairly slowly as well it's okay. It's the long game, so you have to keep working at this, and that's what I intend to do. So, but I am super excited about how it's going and the future of it, so really keen to get that exciting, produce some income in the new year, which will be hopefully very cool indeed. Finally, we've got Property Empire construction and maintenance. We've started supplying furniture now for the refurb projects, which has been cool. So we've done a couple of deliveries so far, and we're getting that ready because we're going to launch that as a standalone product as well for kind of HMO landlords, service accommodation landlords. I think we've got some really cool pricing that will hopefully undercut a lot of the market, and I'm pretty excited about doing that, just putting some focus on it because I think there's a big demand for it as well, and that will be cool. But again, that's probably something for kind of April time before that will be officially launched. We'll be trying and testing it and using it on our existing refurbishment projects for now. But again, I'm pretty excited about that opportunity. The construction and maintenance side in terms of the refurbishments, that's just ticking over. We've got to iron out a little few inefficiencies there as we've factored in some margin for some of these jobs, and as we've kind of come across the unknown, our margin's been dwindled because of what price we honour with our clients. So we need to be a little bit better at that, which is a learning curve, and hopefully that will be sorted throughout the next quarter, so that we're pretty well optimised and dialed in come beginning of April. So end of the financial year, new financial year, will be when hopefully we've tidied that side of things up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So not huge progress this week, but when you do half a day for the whole week, you're not going to expect that. But as I've talked about in some vlog episodes, I've done a lot of planning in the weeks up to this, and we've got hopefully a fairly robust plan in place to kick off the new year in style. It's a shame that we have to do a kind of personnel mediation meeting the first day back, but that needs to be nipped in the bud, a line drawn under that so that we can kind of move on in whatever capacity. It's nothing unscrupulous or anything where it's just sometimes people have personality clashes, and if you can't overcome them, then you just need to make the best decision in lieu of the business. And I think that's ultimately what's happening, and hopefully it won't come to that, but we'll see come a week Monday. So I've got a week and a bit to chill with the kids and the fam before then, which I'm super stoked about. So that's pretty much it from me today. As always, if you have any questions on this stuff, drop me a comment. I'll respond to everyone. If it's a bigger topic, I'll still respond, but I'll do a separate vlog episode and tag you in. If it's not for you or irrelevant, no problem, just unfollow. I don't want to you to be cluttered up your social feeds with irrelevant information. But before you do go, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I cover a different topic on each day of the week, and they're all catalogued nice and neatly by playlist. So it's a completely free resource, and hopefully there'll be relevant stuff in there that you can dip in and out of on an ad hoc basis at some point in the future, which is cool. And also make sure you join the Facebook Runpreneur community group, where I host all the free resources to the vlog. And the first one we've hosted is my 70-step process for repurposing, reformatting and optimizing your social media content across all platforms so that you are omnipresent. So if you are looking at someone who's going to ramp up your marketing activities in the new year, then that's definitely something you want to check out. And again, completely free, so don't miss out on that. So all that's left to say is the Runpreneur vlog was set up to help entrepreneurs, business owners overcome the emotions of stress, anxiety and overwhelm by using exercise, in my case running, as a release mechanism to control, manage and thrive under these emotions that every single entrepreneur and business owner experiences. The difference is the one between the do it well and the ones that don't do it well can often be do or die for their business. The ones that do it well have a release mechanism to relieve the pressure and the stresses and the tension, get clarity, get focus and thrive under those emotions and move on to bigger and better things. The ones that kind of struggle with entrepreneurial freeze, entrepreneurial pride is another one that's called, where they bottle everything up, don't release it, don't talk to anybody. The pressure builds and builds and builds, and then ultimately something breaks. And unfortunately it's usually the entrepreneur or the business, and in either instance it can often be terminal to the likelihood of your business lasting the test of time. So I've been there, I've lost businesses because of this, I've had business partnership breakups because of this, and I know I've almost been bankrupt because of it in the past, and it's a horrendous place to be. You feel so isolated, and it doesn't have to be that way. And my pledge to you guys, and we've had people take me up on this. If you are somebody struggling with entrepreneurial pride, you feel you've got no one to talk to, drop me a message. As a stranger, it's often easier talking to a stranger than someone who's close by. There's absolutely no catch here. I'm not going to be selling you anything or anything along those lines whatsoever. I just want to jump on the call and try and give you a helping hand and give you some tips and advice on how you can overcome these challenges and get you back onto the pathway to success. So don't be too stubborn. There is help there, and believe you me, I always said that if this vlog just helps one entrepreneur or saves one business, it's been 1,000,000% worthwhile. So that's pretty much it for me today. What's left to say, as always, if you like this video, please give it a like, a comment and a subscribe. If you want to watch similar content, please check out the playlist link below. And as always, I'll end this as stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.